All right, guys, so we're popping back on here live now, and we are definitely back on the move. We took a little bit of a break. They kind of convened, talked about the plan moving forward, that they're praying for protection. They're praying to continue to have a peaceful march here as we walk. We can see here Victor carrying the wooden cross here in the front. He's from El Salvador. Telling us, that he's trying to go there to the U.S. to have a better life. And he used to live in America, and he already got sent back once, and he's hoping that he'll get some kind of pardon. He's hoping that the administration will allow him to come in, like many others. There are signs back there that say Joe Biden is for all. There are certainly people in here that we have talked to that say that now is the time to come because of Joe Biden. They said that they think he's a peaceful man. They said that they have hope in the administration, and they have hope that he's going to change his mind, because we asked him, we said the borders are closed right now. That's what the president said, the borders are closed. The vice president went to Guatemala and said don't come. And they said, well, you know what? We're hoping that they'll change their mind, that when we get there, in about 18 days, in about 3 weeks, we're hoping that by that point, the Biden administration will have changed their mind and will let us in. And that's their hope. That is what is worth it to them to continue to make this journey. So again, we started in Tapachula. We've been out here since about 7 a.m. is when we kind of started the journey. And we have been walking toward Mexico City. And what's happening in Mexico City, one of the activists, Mujica, is telling us is basically they'll get to Mexico City, and the plan there is they're going to advocate, and they want to go to the steps of the Capitol, and they want documentation to be able to work here. They want the people that can work and want to work in Mexico, that want to stay here. We have talked to some people who say they want to live in Monterrey. They want to work in Mexico. It's easier for them to do that than it is to continue to make their way on to the U.S. And some of them don't want to go to the U.S. because they know that there are gangs there. They know that there are issues there. They know that Border Patrol will likely send them back. So there's a lot of different variables here, but most of the migrants tell us that they want the American dream. They want to go to the U.S. So right now, there are, some folks in here that are content working and living in Mexico. So we'll see. But right now, you got the group here. You got my friend. What's up? Hola.
What's up, babe?
Hey. So we're just walking with a group here. It hasn't gotten, it's warm. It's definitely hot out here now. But so all these folks are just making that trek, but it's just been really interesting because a lot of them, I've asked, do you think you're going to be able to get in? What's the likelihood? And most of them just have hope. All they want is just a little bit of hope. So, that's where they're at. That's what they're dealing with here. Let me flip this around a little bit. I do need a golf cart. That's what someone's saying. Yeah, there's some back there. We have a car that's been picking us up every now and then, helping us out. So it hasn't been too bad. But it's about 2,000 people. We might have added a couple, but for the most part, about 2,000 migrants that are walking up, making their way up from Tapachula. Which all the migrants that we talked to were saying that in Tapachula it was like a prison because the government wouldn't really allow them to leave, wouldn't allow them to transit or go anywhere. So one of the activists was saying, that's true? Hablo inglés. Ah, you guys are my friends. Okay. You guys got stuck there.
Yeah.
So where are you from? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Africa, Nigeria, precisely.
Africa?
Yeah, Nigeria, precisely. And
okay.
They keep us here, they don't allow us to leave, they don't give us food, they don't take care of us. The hotel
so they
here,
wouldn't let you leave, but they wouldn't give you food, they
wouldn't
give...
nowhere to live.
Okay.
The hotel here is expensive.
Okay. But why should they give you a place to live and stay if you aren't supposed to be there?
Yeah, well, they didn't give us a place to stay. Where we're supposed to live. They asked us to come and register after the registration. They asked us to come back November 28th. December 28th.
To do what?
Just to come for interview or the training.
Oh.
Which I don't know the training.
So go back to Nigeria and then come back in December?
Yeah.
Well, you aren't going to do that.
No.
Okay.
No.
So where's the plan? Are you guys good? Are you going to work and live in Mexico, or are you trying to get to the U.S.?
I'm trying to get to the U.S.
To the U.S.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Mexico didn't take care of us.
Mexico didn't take care of you?
Yes.
And you felt like you were in prison? You were stuck there?
Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm in prison.
Okay, so you think it'll be different in the U.S.?
Yes, surely it must be different.
Surely it must be different.
Yes.
Do you think, what do you think the chances of you being able to get in and live in the U.S. are?
Come again?
Do you think your chances are good to live in the U.S. or do you think they're going to send you home?
Or they will send me home.
They will?
They will not.
Why?
Because I'm running from Nigeria because I have a Biafra crisis in Nigeria. The army are killing the eastern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
So I'm running for my life.
So you have a legitimate asylum claim is what you're saying because you're fleeing persecution, danger, danger of your life. Okay, so in Nigeria it is a little bit different than in a Central American country. Yes. So
in Nigeria there is crisis. So they are killing the Biafran people.
Yeah.
So we are running for our dear life. Even as I'm speaking, I don't know where my family is. Everybody's scattered. Okay. So I'm running for a shelter.
But hasn't it been bad for a long time? Why now? Why are you coming now?
The journey started for long. That's why we're running from country to country.
Where have you been? So you left Nigeria how long ago?
I left Nigeria long ago, since December.
Okay, so almost a year.
After the attack in Port Harcourt, I left Nigeria since December.
Okay. Yeah. So where have you lived since then?
Sir?
Where have you been since then?
We're moving from country to country to get here.
What?
Even some of the countries I couldn't remember because it just happened to us to move from one country to another country.
Why not stay in one of those countries though? Why the U.S.?
They didn't give us asylum there.
Okay.
They didn't give us asylum.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So now do you think that this administration, even though, I mean, you have an asylum claim, but they're turning back a lot of people, do you think that this is still worth it, even though they might turn people back? For all of these people, is it worth it to do this?
No, they can't turn us back.
They can't turn him back?
Yeah, no,
okay.
They can't.
Okay, now what do you think about, tell me what you think about America.
I think of good because when I get there, the devil must be a different there. They will take care of us. Because
the government will take care of you.
The government know the condition in Nigeria. We have called for help, for rescue.
You asked for help? You guys need help?
The Biafran, we have asked for help long ago.
Okay.
Till now, American government did not do anything for us. Now we can't stay there and die. We have to move for safe, for a secure place.
Okay, so how do you, when you get to the U.S. border, obviously past Mexico City, when you get to the U.S. border, do you know what you're going to face there? Do you know there's cartel and issues there?
No, in U.S. border.
Do you guys know about cartel?
About?
The cartel?
The culture or the hotel?
The cartel at the U.S. border that you have to get across the border, and you have to pay them.
When you go there, when you reach there, we know how to do.
We don't have money to pay.
So what are you going to do?
We can't pay.
When you reach there,
so you're gonna fight them? Fight the cartel?
I know.
So you don't know yet? Okay, so you'll see when you get there.
When you get there, we know what to do.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Scared?
No,
I'm scared.
We're not scared.
I'm not scared for anything.
We are not
coming from, we're not scared. We are not scared for that one.
Yeah, you wouldn't be scared of very much. I get that. Okay.
We're 30 days in the bush, we are not scared. We're not scared for the people.
We have gone worse than this place.
This in Colombia.
So we are not scared of anything.
That makes, I feel that, I get that. I get that fist bump on that.
So, sometimes you go throughout the day, no food, no water. So I'm here now, I can't be scared. Look at people here. So I'm not as scared.
Okay.
And I know U.S. government must do something for us.
The U.S. government must do something for you guys.
I believe that.
Well, you're from Nigeria and you guys have been asking for help, you said. So you're coming with an illegitimate.
Yeah.
Precisely. They are asking for help.
So why?
Everybody know in the world that Nigeria they have issue with Biafra and Yoruba, the nation. Everybody know in the world, you know, and what happens is that of these two people, all these Fulani Hausa, all these they are terrorists. They are trying to kill us. Where our family go to farm, they are killing, they are raping. They are raping our lady, raping our sister.
Oh my gosh.
In the farm.
Yeah.
Nobody that go to farm, nobody kill. They kill so many.
Wow.
It's on YouTube, you can check. You know. It's on YouTube. You can check it.
Wow.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everybody
Just
knows.
danger, death,
Yes.
rape, destruction, awful.
Yes.
Do you guys have family still in Nigeria, or are they here?
Yeah, well,
In Nigeria, where you are from?
family there, but we scattered. I don't know where they run to.
You don't know.
Oh, yeah.
don't know
You all
that.
got separated.
Yeah.
So
Everybody
I don't
try to
mean
run
to
for
be
life.
rude, but your English is very good. Why do you speak English? When did you learn?
No,
Why-
we are speaking English in
We speak
Nigeria.
English in
Yeah?
Nigeria.
That's our language.
Always?
Yeah,
Official
yeah, all
language.
official
Very
language is
cool.
English.
Official language in Nigeria is English.
So what do you plan to do when you get to the U.S.? Are you working? What are you hoping for when you get to the U.S.?
We need to work. We are not lazy. We are Nigerian people. We are not lazy. We are trying to
Want
work
to
in
walk
anything.
once get there.
Do you think you deserve to go to the U.S.? Do you think that it's fair for you at this point? Like you should get in?
Hello?
You think you should be able to get in, right? To the
Yes.
U.S. You deserve to get in?
Yes.
Okay. And is it just because you've been in danger?
What?
You've been in danger.
Yeah, I've been danger
Okay.
in my country.
Okay.
So I want a safe place. And
Okay.
I believe US will be a safe place for me.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Ekene.
Ekene?
Yeah,
My name's Allie. Let me give you my card. Okay? My number and email
Your number
are on
is
here.
there. Okay.
Yes, babe. Right here. If you need anything, keep in touch.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you. Be well.
Yes.
Safe. Okay, so you just heard him and a gentleman talking about fleeing from persecution and danger and rape and murder and all of those things that are happening in Nigeria. We know Nigeria is a volatile place, and we know that that is one of the areas that would likely be eligible for asylum. So they're saying, we know we're not going to get turned back, but they were saying they're not going to turn anybody back, which I don't know if that's the case, but they're pretty confident that they're going to be able to get in because, they said we have a legitimate claim. They want to come to work. They want to be in the U.S., but they also, have that entitlement sense because they're saying we've been asking for help. We've been persecuted. We fit the bill for what America says is allowed to come in. And, by way of our asylum and the way the law works, it's a pretty valid claim if that's what they're saying. But again, that's not up to me to decide. That'll be up to an immigration judge. But basically, what was really interesting is they were saying that Mexico has been a prison for them, that in Tapachula, they wouldn't let them leave, but they also wouldn't let them stay anywhere. They wouldn't give them food, things like that is what he was saying. So with that, he said, I go, well, why wouldn't you stay in Mexico? He said, Mexico did not treat us well. Mexico did not take care of us. So they said they know that the U.S. government will do something for them. So that is why they are heading to America. As I said, why wouldn't you just stay here in Mexico and work? And their experience in Tapachula, they felt like they were in a prison, so they don't want to stay and work in Mexico. They want to go to the U.S. Let me flip the camera around here. This is a group, and we actually talked to this gentleman earlier, and he was carrying the sign that said Joe Biden is for all. If you remember, we talked with him a little bit earlier. So you can see this group here. These gentlemen are from Africa, from West Africa. These guys are Nigeria. This guy's Ghana. These guys were just telling me they got separated from their family. They don't know where their family members are because the crime and the gangs are so volatile in Nigeria that they all got separated from their families. And so they're out here traveling, with themselves. But, a lot of people make comments and say they all have their stories, they all have this, but I'm going to tell you, I'm only going to report what I am learning and what people tell me and what officials tell me. So, if they tell me their story, it is not my job to speculate or to do anything other than question them and to the best of my ability. So if you guys have questions you want me to ask, I'll do my best to fit them in as well. So you can see, you can see we're still walking in this caravan with thousands of migrants. Are we pulling over?
He's an unaccompanied minor. You want to get an interview with him?
Hey, he's been my friend. We've been walking together. ¿Cómo se llama?
Yo, Fabricio.
Me llama Ali. Nice, mucho gusto. Okay, ask him for me. You've already talked to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you from? ¿De dónde eres?
De Honduras.
Honduras. ¿Dónde es mamá, padre, papá?
Ahí en Honduras está mi mamá. Yo vivo con mi mamá, me vine para aquí porque en Honduras casi no hay empleo, entonces bajo recursos, entonces uno viene a trabajar aquí
There's
para...
low jobs, there's low income, and there's no opportunity
Harto
for me to be
camino,
able to.
migración.
Wait, so how old is he?
16.
16. So he left his mom in Honduras?
Yes.
He's going to the U.S. to work?
Yes. Vas a ir a Estados Unidos a trabajar.
Sí, allá a trabajar para ayudarle a mi mamá porque como estoy hermano y mi mamá trabaja solo vendiendo tortillas, apenas hace para la comida, pura creche.
And my mom is the only job that he does is just make tortillas. That's the only job that we have.
So why didn't his mom come? Why didn't she
Porque tu
come?
mamá no
Why
vino.
not the family?
Ah.
¿Por qué tu mamá no vino? ¿Por qué no se vino toda la familia?
No, porque mi hermano está muy chiquito y este camino vienen a sufrir y...
My brother is really young, so I don't want to
Bueno.
suffer. He wants to walk.
Okay, we'll walk and talk,
Yeah.
Okay, so his brother's too little, mom stayed there.
Yeah.
So is he scared? Is he nervous? He's all by himself?
¿Tienes nervios?
No, yo voy con todo en nombre de Dios, con toda la fe. Con toda la fe
No,
que
I'm not
pase.
scared. I have a lot of faith.
You have a lot of faith.
Sí,
Dios.
la fe mueve montaña.
Faith moves mountains.
Okay. Is he worried he's going to get sent back?
¿Estás preocupado que te puedan regresar?
No, en nombre de Dios que pase y que seguir adelante, no echarle atrás.
He's not worried he's going to get sent
No,
back?
I'm not worried.
Okay.
He said, I'm not worried. I have a lot of faith.
Okay, now what about money? Dinero. ¿Tienes?
No, por eso agarramos a caravana porque vamos de falta de recursos, no tenemos dinero.
No, that's why we are catching on the caravan, and we're intending to grab more resources as we go.
Okay, and the U.S. is the goal?
Estados
USA?
Unidos es tu propósito.
Sí, el propósito para trabajar y seguir adelante. Para
Yeah,
tener
the
un mejor
purpose is the
futuro.
United States and to get another opportunity.
Would he be okay working in Mexico?
¿Estarías bien trabajar en México?
No, en México casi no hay trabajo y el trabajo es poco, el dinero no vale nada. el
No,
dinero.
en México
Not
no.
enough money,
No,
there's not enough
a job
jobs.
in Mexico does not worth it, and
Okay.
the money is not worth it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Come on, let's walk.
Sí, bueno.
Does he? You're going over here? Okay. Adios. I'm going to give you tarjeta para mí. Es mí? ¿Sí?
Thank you, gracias.
Okay, gracias. Adios, señor. Okay, so you guys just heard that was a 16-year-old from Honduras who left his mom and his little brother because she works making tortillas and the little brother is just too little. So he didn't want to put his mom and his brother through this kind of suffering. And so he's out here by himself hoping to get into the U.S. to work, to send money to his mom and his little brother. 16 years old, not scared. He said he has a lot of faith. Thank you, gracias. He said he has a lot of faith. Thank you. And that he is, thank you. Hola. He has a lot of faith that he is going to be able to get into the U.S. So that was, wow, Oscar, that was wild. I'm still alive right now, but I'm just processing that interview. What was his name? What did he say?
Eduardo.
Eduardo?
Yeah.
Oh, what a sweet boy. He was just walking with me the whole time, and I was like, oh, this kid's just kind of...
About that little kid is that as he's explaining, he's telling you, you know what, my mom only makes tortillas, and
Yeah.
it's the only thing that we have to for live.
Yeah.
So I said to him, did you ask your mom for permission to come?
Uh-huh.
And he said, yes, my mom was the one that told me to come.
Oh.
So
He-
they have this illusion that they go to the U.S., they're going to be having the possibility to work over there and provide, but he's a minor, that's...
What's he going to
that's-
do for work and stuff? I mean, you
That's
can work...
That's the only thing that they know is, possibly that he wants the opportunity for education or he wants the
Yeah.
opportunity for something else.
Wow. So what Oscar's saying is that little boy, he looks so much younger than 16, too, to me. But that young man was, he's an unaccompanied minor. He's coming over here to work because his mom doesn't make enough money. Honduras, right?
Yes.
Making tortillas. And I said, well, would you be okay working in Mexico? And he said, it's just not worth it. It's not, the money isn't there. The amount of work you do isn't worth the money. So his goal is the U.S. That was shocking to talk with him, a 16-year-old. So hopefully we can stay in touch with him as the caravan moves on.
Just so you know, Ali, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
The caravan has grown. Yeah, the caravan has grown. Como unos 1,000 más,
Wow.
It's like almost 3,000 people now.
Okay, we think about
So,
3,000.
yeah.
There's Alda right there. the gentleman that we talked to yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna pop off my live, guys. I'm gonna cool down a little bit, drink some water. I'll be checking in here in just a little bit with you guys. I'll see you in just a little bit. Let me just read these comments really quick and make sure. Okay. Okay. Awesome, guys. Okay.
4,000 has grown. It was
Wow.
2,000
Okay.
at first.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Now